The Sponsor Program module is the most extensive of all of the modules in the MySpark system. You'll notice at the main menu of the Sponsor Programs that the system setup information has been populated from the Sparks Hub, which includes the name of the university, as well as the logo, and contact information for the people receiving email copies. Along the top of the screen you'll see navigational buttons which are consistent through all of the screens. The yellow button will return the user to the main menu of the Sparks Hub. The black button will take the user into the help screens that are located on the Sparks Hub and are specific to the Sponsor Programs module. You'll notice that the main menu is sectioned off into the stages of the proposal and awards, and for the demonstration today we will enter a new proposal. We've pre-populated information on this proposal, which the first step would be to select our sponsor, enter the information regarding the program manager for that particular program, and the user will select continue on each of the screens. They basically will need to just follow the numerical progression that is assigned for them to complete the steps. The next step is the principal investigator information, which is selected from the drop-down list, and the remainder of the information will be populated for you. The program information includes the acronym assigned, as well as the purpose, the title of the project, a brief description if you'd like to enter that, the period of performance, and you'll notice in the peach color blocks that MySparks has already broken down the number of months that apply to each fiscal year based on the period of performance and the fiscal year that was selected as system setup. The research compliance section will ask the user questions regarding live human or animal subjects that are involved in the research of the project and any export control issues that need to be addressed for the project. The budget will then be entered, which will include direct and indirect, the source of any matching, and the user will select the method of calculating the indirect cost. The user will then select whether this project will be routed manually or electronic, and the MySpark system allows for either method, and that will strictly be determined by the user institution. Electronic routing has been selected and the majority of the information is pre-populated. The user will enter information strictly in the white blocks that relate to the information that will be included in the email. Upon completing the routing process, the user will be directed to the reminder screen where they will turn on and off their automatic reminders relating to that particular project. By making that selection and selecting the blue button, any automatic reminders will begin and emails will be sent out. We've now completed the process of entering the proposal and been taken back to the main menu, and of course the next step would be to enter the proposal results. We will select the project from the drop-down list using the search code that's been assigned. Select continue, and you'll notice that this shows the status of the project is pending, and the results of the proposal in this situation will be awarded. We've pre-populated information for you here showing the total months in the grants. The information will be looked up from the proposal information regarding the period of performance, and the user will have the opportunity to make any changes here. You'll notice in the peach color blocks that the MySpark system has already calculated the number of months that relate to each fiscal year based on the period of performance and the fiscal year that was established at setup. The budget will then be entered. The proposed figures have been pulled over. The user will simply enter in the white blocks the amount of the award and break down the award by grant year in section 2. And then again continue, where they will be directed to the contract terms screen where they will select the terms from the drop-down menus. And again they're taken to the reminder screen where they can make any changes in the reminders that are to be utilized on the program. Now we have completed the awards section, and I just want to show you a few items that are unique to Sparks. It's not unusual that during the course of entering an award or proposal the user would be interrupted, and we have allowed for to resume that proposal development by selecting the resume button. We search for the project, and you'll notice here that these items, the steps are marked off as having been completed. We'll see where the project is, and the section that needs to be completed is the routing, which will be taken there so that we can update that routing information. A number of different reports can be generated automatically through the Sponsor Programs module by selecting the appropriate button. Those include a report of pending projects, a report of the funding by the fiscal year, which provides the user a number of different formats to select from, a report of the results of the proposals that were submitted in a particular year, as well as a summary of the awards, either broken down by the contributor or direct and indirect. The MySpark system does allow for scanned documents to be linked so that the user will not have to perform a physical search for records. They would simply select the project, and you'll notice in the linked documents screen here that some documents have been linked. The user would then select, double click on that page block, and the image will be displayed. A tracking list is utilized so that the user will be able to see the projects in the reverse order that they were submitted. And you're looking at the master data screen now, which displays virtually all of the information on the project. You will see the sponsor information as well as the project information, the proposed figures. In this particular project indicates that it was rejected, so that amount has been brought down into the rejected totals. The program administration shows the principal investigator as well as the departmental college information. The tabs along the top would give you specific information regarding that particular project. The MySpark system is designed and distributed as templates to operate in the FileMaker Pro version 10 or later. This allows the user institution that doesn't have a vast budget for data management systems to take advantage of the same functionality available in the more expensive systems that they can't afford. Each one of the modules in this MySparks program is easily configurable so that the user institution can actually customize it for their own use. This video was intended as a very brief demonstration of the functionality available through the MySpark Sponsor Program module. Each function of the module will have a separate training program that is available through our training site that will give the user very detailed information on the operation of that particular function. Please contact the Newfound Solution office at the numbers displayed on your screen for additional information, or if you'd like to take advantage of a trial version of the MySparks program. Thank you.